in Texas, where the stars shine bright. She's a firecracker, never backs down from a fight. With a rod in her hand, casting lines in the sun, and laughter in her heart, yeah, she knows how to run. Family by her side, that's her heart and her pride. Through thick and thin, she's always ready to ride. Terry brothers tried to knock her down, but she rises like a phoenix, wearing strength like a crown. She's the watcher of crazy, tough as a Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace. They talk about her, run her name through the dirt, but she laughs it off, she knows her worth. In the backwoods or the ballroom, she'll stand her ground. With a heart full of love, she'll always rebound. Hunting in the morning, fishing at dusk, she's a wildflower blooming, the strength she trusts. No matter the storm, she'll weather the fight, a warrior in denim, shining so bright. She's the watcher, crazy, tough as Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace. Hands in the dirt, she's not afraid to get low. Building up her kingdom, watch her grow. They think they can break her, but they just don't see. A heart like a lion, wild and free. With each whisper and rumor, she stands up tall, taking every hit like a true country gal. The laughter that she spreads is a light in the dark. A spirit so fierce, she'll leave a mark. So here's to the fighter, the lover, the friend, with a heart of gold she'll never bend. Through the laughter and tears, she's still standing strong. In the face of the crazy, she'll always belong. Oh, no matter the battle, she'll rise from the fray. A Texas tornado clearing the way. So keep your words coming, she won't back down. The watcher of crazy, she'll take the crown. She's the watcher of crazy, tough as Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace.
Oh, what's up, everybody? It is 3:37 p.m. on November the 13th, 2025. It's sunny and 81 degrees in Brazos County, Texas. And it has been a glorious day. Glorious day, I tell you. I just want to say thank you so much to my person who was able to get me over the video that I needed to be able to do a little bit of commentary. Sorry. Apparently, thank you so much, TT. You know that is not required, but it's always appreciated. So I hear that there was about a 3-hour stream on Jaw Jack's the other night where apparently a bunch of lies were told. I don't know how many people watched that shit. I caught a little bit of it. Not much, but I've heard people talking about it. And so I figured, well, if I can get somebody to get it for me, because they private it, obviously, which I don't understand because they bitch about me when I do it. But I feel like this: if y'all are going to donate on here, then I want to protect your money. I don't want it going to YouTube's. So if something happens to my channel or that video and it gets taken down, then that's gone. It goes to YouTube. So I have to do what I have to do to protect my shit, just like they do theirs. And I will say this much: you're not going to go through anything on this channel and find that there was something that I edited out, like cut out of anything that I've ever done. If you can get it taken down, then get that shit taken down. That's fine. But I'm not, I tried one time. TT, look, I might have one. And just don't know. Because apparently I had a Zelle and I didn't know I had a Zelle. But I had to, well, that's what I paid for the private investigator with. So had to have that. But I don't think I have a Venmo. Filth, we're not talking about that today, okay? Don't be telling all my secrets. Assassino, I hope you've had a great day. It's nice seeing you here. And you too, MRH. And everybody else. But anyways, so yeah, I've heard some bitching lately about how I'll switch my stuff to members only or whatever. And I do that, like I said, to protect what I've got. Oh, and just FYI, this is going to be a public show. However, there will be no chat replay. So, for those of you that are new here, let me just do a little housekeeping first. I don't like gifted memberships on my channel. While I appreciate the thought, I want people here that want to be here. So, if somebody doesn't want to be, I don't want them having a free membership to my channel. That's why I set it at the $5.99, because at the time you couldn't gift at $5.99. So I did, Assassino. I did. I got to take a nap today, so it was A plus plus. That's always a good thing. I'm getting old. But you wouldn't know nothing about that, would you? I'm just joking. Anyways, made me lose my train of thought. Oh yeah. So please, 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 just don't do it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Shut up, filth. Oh yes, Sugar Plum. She sure damn did. And she's going on tonight too. So her parts, like I'm gonna just kind of brush over those because I want her to be able to do her thing and not step on her toes. But there were some things that were said. Um, actually, probably from the beginning, I can see the picture that's up there when he starts the show, and I'm going to explain exactly why I did what the fuck I did. I know, Danielle, I did the same thing because I freaked out the other day when because I was actually, it was a drive-in live, and I noticed that somebody had gifted a membership, and I'm like, what in the actual fuck? And then I did an actual live stream. Well, if you turn it off, Betty, I think it's the whole membership, not just being able to gift them. That's why I'd set it at $5.99. I've looked. I've gone through on my phone and on my laptop. So, Norris, I hope you're doing well. I hope you got your money back. Did the bank cover your stuff? That's some crazy shit. I'd be pissed off. I had that happen to me it's been 2018. Those motherfuckers got me up for over $5,000. I was sick, but I got it back. That was the blessing in it, I guess. Anyhow, excuse me. The other thing I don't do over here is I don't put, when people donate or they give, hey, Sally, well, tell Tom, thank you so much, so much. I appreciate it. And I really do. I can't say it enough that I do appreciate the thought. It's just that I don't have any other way of, I try to protect people over here. I don't, oh, good, Norse. I don't post people's chats up on the screen. I don't call out my super chats and super stickers. I don't call out my cash apps. You can't see on my YouTube page who's a member. I have that turned off. Now, of course, you get certain perks or whatever that if people really wanted to figure it out, they could. But I'm not going to make it easy for them. So, oh, Norris, I wouldn't have been easier. Yes, Sally, that is absolutely correct. And the reason for that is because guarantee you this at some point. Hey, Crystal Ann, it's good to see you getting ready for that grandbaby. That's exciting. Very exciting. And I love you long time. Tell Yukon, I sure miss him. He's going to have to visit me on panel one night. Since it's getting to be that time of year. We might need a little bit of Big Mama too. Just saying. But anyhow, I do that to protect people because I know that there are people that watch to see who's in here so that they can go after them, so they can attack them. That's awesome, Sally. Nothing beats that, right? So, that's why I do that. It's not because I don't want to call you out or put your chats up or whatever. It's just, I don't want you getting any unnecessary bullshit because of me. And you're going to get enough of it anyway, just from speaking to me in chats or whatever else. So I figure I won't add to that problem. But yes, it is definitely a win-win. So that's really about the extent of the house cleaning stuff that I had today. But before I really get started on the commentary, just because I haven't heard it in so long, I'm going to go ahead and play a little something for you guys. Kick it off with a good laugh.
I'm going to fuck you guys. I'm going to fuck you. Fuck you guys. Oh my God. Fuck about you guys. I'm sorry, but it's my choice. Yeah, my mom is. Yeah, okay, right. Bullshit.
Blah. Blah. Blah.
Okay, that shit never, ever, ever gets old. I don't care who you are. That was some funny ass shit. Oh my God. I laughed so hard that day, I hurt myself. So anyways, here we go. This is the Johnny Yarborough show from the other night. Again, thank you to my reliable AI chatbot for going over there and grabbing this for me. I really appreciate it. I don't know where I'd be without you. I just really don't. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to try to be quick with what I do because, like I said, Leanne's coming on tonight. So she's going to cover, I guess, her parts of it. Hey, Classy Cold, it's good to see you, lady. I hope you're doing well. But this is really one of the things that I wanted to focus on right here because I have, number one, it's old, but I have a reason that I did this shit. And I just, Johnny, I want you to know because you're going to eventually see this in less than about 5 or 6 hours. Assassino, he's ate up with the dumbass. So he's probably always been a little bit touched. I figure he's got some learning disabilities, maybe a touch of the isms. But he's definitely ate up with the dumbass. Got slung off on meth for many years. And yeah, he's got some what does he take? Abilify. He gets some kind of shot every month to help with his mental, because he'll hear voices and shit like that. But he's chosen to be here. He's chosen to put his ass in that big boy seat. So he's fixing to take this fucking dragon real quick. You thought well, yeah, he says he sees red and green people or something. Schizoaffective disorder. There you go. I knew our resident what are they called? A PA, our resident PA, Danielle Illuminati, could help us out with that. She's got us covered. And we're gonna end up having another doctor. Hey Polly, it's good to see you, hon. We're gonna end up having another doctor. Eventually he's gonna end up coming on my panel in the mix. And that's Dr. Wolf. I'm working that angle really hard because he's just an eccentric guy. And I think that would just fit my quirky little panel guests that I've had in the past.
Right there. That's on Watch Your Crazies. That's on Watch Your Crazies.
Can you say that one more time? He's starting to sound like Edwin. That's on Watch Your Crazies. I repeat, that's on Watcher of Crazies.
Community post, and that is my son.
Absolutely.
That is my handsome little devil right there.
I don't know about all that.
That is my son, my pride and joy.
Really? Your pride and joy? Where you been? When did he become your pride and joy? I'm asking for a friend. Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, that's on my community page. You can scroll down and see how long ago that shit was posted. You know why that was posted, Johnny? It's because your stupid ass has had my son's picture all up on your shit for a long time. Johnny, I told you a long time ago that I wouldn't bother you in your channel, that I'd leave you be. Just don't fuck with me. Well, guess what? You have fucked with me over and over again. And I'm not the kind to just lay there. I've told you guys before. I'm not a dead fuck. I'm going to fuck you back. And when I do, it's going to be with no Vaseline. Plain and simple. So yeah, I put that shit out there. Damn sure did. You keep motherfuckers off your panel from talking about mine. And we won't have to talk about yours. How about that? Is that the one that has the grandbabies that you're just not healthy enough to take? That you can't provide for? At least if my grandchildren needed a home, they'd have one to come to. How about them apples, bitch? And then you got that little bitch PZ screaming in the background. PZ, you are a trifling little twat waffle. You really are. You run around here and you open your mouth from the back because don't nobody want to see your face, Mr. Positive. And you lie, you stir up shit, you point the finger in everybody else's direction. But do you ever look in the mirror? Do you ever look in the mirror? I don't think you do. And I just don't know how these people trust someone like you, PZ, that preyed on somebody that was out on Skid Row and brought him in and took care of him so you could manipulate him. Sounds kind of predatorish to me, but that's just my opinion. And you know what, Johnny, be real careful calling your son a little devil. You know, words do carry weight. You should be aware of that. Is this the one with the long ass rap sheet? Any of them little family skeletons come falling out of the closet there? I don't know, because I really haven't looked him up. That's not my style. That's your master style.
Huh?
Huh?
Thank you, Watch Her Crazy, for doing that.
Johnny, you're so fucking pathetic. You got to have PZ tell you what to say and what to do. Motherfucker, you shouldn't even be on YouTube. You can't carry a show. You can't do a show by yourself. You sit up there looking like Willie Foo-Foo, jaw jacking. If you don't have Jim and his community, you don't have shit. Period. You have to rely on other people, Johnny. Think about that for a minute. You have to rely on other people to have a platform. You didn't grow yours organically, remember? Remember how Mark bought subscribers and shit like that for you so you could get monetized? And then they completely crushed you and called your family? You know, Johnny, they still feel the same way about you. You're just a useful idiot. You don't require much. They can shit all over you and still come back and play you like a Sega Genesis. And that's pretty fucking pathetic. I'd rather be any name that you have to call me than a fucking simp for that piece of shit. You make yourself look stupid. You make yourself look foolish, and you deserve everything you get. Everything.
Thank you, Carol H. Thank you. Oh, Watcher's here on my panel.
Oh, no, I'm not. I wouldn't dare hit your link. You know why? Because I'm too good. I'm too good to lower myself to those standards. You see, there's nothing that you or Jim or Skidmark or Bratty or any of you all could offer me that I haven't already done for myself. Nothing. So you don't ever have to worry about this bitch hitting that link because it ain't going to happen. I'd be too afraid I'd get something I couldn't wash off with soap and water.
Let me see if that's really her, though. Oh, it's Jimmy Crab Legs. Hey, Jim, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, this is real interesting. You might want to be real careful about what you say and do, Jim, because in the state of Texas, considering what you've already done, you go around impersonating me, and guess what? You have just enhanced the crime. So be careful with that, bud. Perfect. Thank you, Jim. That's all I needed. I'll be dealing with you tomorrow. Believe that. I've been waiting for that. I have been absolutely, and you better look that shit up too, bitch, because I already have been waiting on you to do that. So, is right, Johnny. Ha 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 is right. Motherfuckers. I got you now, bitch.
You coming back, JT? You coming back up?
And look, and Jim, you know what? You mess with people that are so slow that they just told on you. But it's not like we didn't already know who it was. But the fact that he just said, oh, it's Jimmy Crab Legs, and now he's asking if you're going to come back. We know that he authenticated you. That's how he was able to see your channel name. And guess where else that recording is? I have that saved too. It's also on your Rumble channel. So tell me, how do you think that evidence will stand up in court, Jim? I told you, I wasn't coming after you for civil shit. since you want to get people thrown in jail, well, guess what? You just laid out the perfect case right there in that. And I sure fucking appreciate it. You just made this already great day even fucking better. You should learn to be a better player, Jim. And I find it funny over here in the chat. Look, this motherfucker can't even talk. You have Road to Nowhere. Road to Nowhere, I'm not sure who you are, but I think we're pretty close to getting you figured out. And what's dead ass disrespectful is all the shit that Johnny has done to me. Every time my son's picture has been up on his panel. You see, Jim hasn't had a YouTube panel to do that on of his own, so he uses everybody else's, including Johnny's. And you should know that, Road to Nowhere. You've been around a while. Oh, Adele. You see, Adele, I said earlier that I like to protect people over here. Well, I'm just curious, Adele, why'd you join my membership? Why? I noticed it was around the time that the Buffalo stuff was going on. Were you trying to run a little interference and make me think that it was you that was given the information? Adele, I'm not a fool. And you can sit there and say that that was not him, but you don't know that that was not him because you're sitting in chat. You're not the owner of the channel. You're not the one hosting the show. You can't see what that authentication says. Hey, but thanks for the $5.99. I appreciate it. I don't protect people that are that close to the fucking enemy.
That is a dead ass disrespectful to post his face like that. Yeah, Road to Nowhere. Yeah, that was kind of disrespectful to post his face like that. Yeah, and I think this is Angel Gotti right here. Yeah, this is Angel Gotti.
Oh.
Hey, Angel.
Hey, Johnny.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just kind of. I've been letting that build up for a while, and I didn't want to say nothing until tonight because I know I was going live tonight.
If this woman, so she sat there and listened to that, right? So she knows that was Jim. 100% knew that was Jim. Angel, you're showing your true colors and they're pretty fucking dark. That's okay. Be careful what you say. Be very careful what you say. Because don't think for 1 second that you won't get all of what you got before and worse. Because I can be one nasty bitch when I'm pushed to that point. You just haven't had enough to push me there yet. Honestly, I don't think you have it in you, Angel. I don't think you have the strength. I don't think you're strong enough. I think you're weak. And I don't think it'll happen. So that's just my observation. Kind of bored with you because you are a bit slow. Like you just repeat the same shit over and I didn't know. What about me? Nobody gives a shit. I don't.
And I know these haters were going to be listening tonight. And that's
Johnny, that's rich. Nobody was listening to you. Don't fool yourself. I know it's real easy to think that because you got people that are paying you attention. But, you know, all it takes is a snap of Jim's fingers. And guess what? All that goes out the window just like before. That's part of the problem of having someone else that you depend on to have a channel.
I said tonight is anybody's got anything to say to a hater or anybody's got anything to say at all, tonight's the night to say it. Because let me tell you something, I am getting sick and tired of listening to these fuckers with the pro day.
The what? What did he say? Y'all, did y'all hear that shit? With the what? He said with the pro day. Hey, Delcy, pew pew. This motherfucker here. I know he did not, y'all. With the pro day. You illiterate fuck. It's called a parody. A parody. Parody. A parody. A pro day. I've never heard that before in my entire fucking life. This shit is hilarious. He's so sick and tired of listening to the haters. Well, Johnny, quit fucking listening, dude. I know, Jane, that's what I said. This is why I like doing this shit. Like, y'all, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it at all. I know Racing Stars, right? And so y'all are going to catch it in real time. Yes, that's right. That's right, Mob Hat Runner. This shit is so fucking entertaining. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through much of this because, Lord have mercy. Oh,
the one where Leanne and her whole crew makes fun of everybody, makes fun of DJ Shark Hitter, makes fun
DJ Shard Shitter, also known as Rabbi Dickhead. I mean, if you come on here and you do stupid shit, you deserve to get a parody. You deserve to have something funny made about you. At least we're not calling your family and going around telling everybody you're a PDF file. It's more than I can say for y'all, Johnny. I've corrected that shit. I don't call you that. But I should expect nothing less from a wet brain.
of me, makes fun of PZ, makes fun of Carol, makes fun of Kathy, makes fun of you.
Carol and Kathy were not really made fun of. I mean, come on, they say it. It's shit that they say. Y'all can't handle it? Are y'all really that bitch made that you can't handle it? Good grief. Y'all talk about us every damn show, all the time. Suck it up, Buttercup. Put your big girl panties on. It'll be all right. That's just us being us. And we know that y'all can't do it. And that's why it makes you so ass hurt. We know you have no talent, no wit, no humorous nature. You guys, all y'all just thrive off of each other's drama and anxieties and traumas and abuse. I mean, I know, look, if there is a shelter for abused folks somewhere, we'd find all of y'all in it because y'all all enjoy it. Well, guess what? Here's a little more.
Who makes fun of just makes fun of everybody. And I'm tired of it. And that's why I came
If you're tired, go to sleep. Take a nap.
live tonight. But it wasn't going to be all about that tonight, but it was going to be somewhat to that. But anyway, how are you doing?
I'm good. For the first time in I don't know how long, I took a 4-hour nap today, and it feels really good to do that.
Good for you, Angel.
Yeah, it felt really good.
Well, why is that? Does stress keep you awake? Drama or always being on anxiety? Is a little anxiety. I know when I have a little anxiety, I can't sleep either. Sometimes it just takes cutting everything off and detaching. But I don't think that that's something you can do. I think this feeds you. But that's just my personal, unprofessional opinion.
To do that. My daughter had the baby, and I just went out cold.
That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah,
That you got some good sleep.
really good. But so what I wanted to say is that I don't know who this Ruben Sanchez is, or
Whoa, here we go. Ruben. I don't know if you're trapped under a car, if you're doing army rolls in the backyard, if you're in the swimming pool or out riding the motorcycle, but you're famous again, Ruben. Ding, ding, ding. Here you go. This is going to be your 15 minutes of fame, Ruben. It's all about you, babe. All about you. We're going to dox your feet next.
that locale in Texas.
Bitch. Don't forget it. Because this motherfucking low cow will roll right over your ass and leave you in the fucking dirt. Believe that. If I'm a low cow, then you're a boy. So there you go. How about that? I can get down on those terms too.
They obviously don't know me. I've never scammed a person out of anything in my entire.
Nobody ever said you scammed a person out of anything in your entire life. I don't know where you get this shit from. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. You're delusional.
Life. Maybe they do things like that.
Absolutely not. Ma'am, I've had a successful 501c3 nonprofit organization since 2013. I don't scam anybody. Period. And I come with proof. Unlike you, I don't twist things to fit a narrative that makes me look good. If something happens and I'm responsible for it and it's not that good of a look, I own my shit. I take responsibility for it. Unlike you, Angel, that's something you don't know how to do. You don't have it in you because you're not a woman. You're not a woman. You're nothing like your mother. I'll tell you that. Not from everything I've read. You know, it seems to me there was something I read not long ago that talked about how all the wives used to look up to your mom because she made everything look easy. And the way that she handled things with your father's business made everything look easy. Well, Angel, you're the furthest thing from that. You're despicable. I don't think there's anyone that should look up to you. You're twisted. You've got issues, mental issues. You're a nasty person. You went from half-ass class to trash real fucking quick. People always say, oh, she used to not allow cussing. And now look at you, calling people cunts, calling people twats, all that shit. Hey, thing about me is I was born white trash. I'm going to stay white trash. Don't ever forget it. But this piece of white trash can sure clean up and be classy when she needs to. That's the difference, Angel. Oh, and one other thing. I don't have to play a part. I am who I am, and I gives two fucks what you or anybody else thinks about it.
And Edna was very dear to my heart. And if they can't comprehend that, they're just because they're all a bunch of backstabbing animals, really.
Really? Let me say this. I have no doubt whatsoever that Edna was someone that you cared about. To what extent, I don't know, because I've seen you allow Jim to do things that I would never allow to happen to someone I cared about. So I think somewhere in your mind, you did care about her in whatever way you can. I just don't think that you have the ability to actually truly care about anybody but yourself. I think that it was a good thing for you all to all join up and raise the money to do that for her. It's something that if it were one of my friends, I would have done it. Absolutely. I have no issues with that whatsoever. And I don't have a problem with saying how I feel, that I think that it's a great thing that y'all did that. Where I had an issue or an opinion, it wasn't an issue, it was an opinion, was if Jim was involved with the money, I'd want no part of it. None, zero, zilch, nada. You know, he does have a criminal background for fraud. The proof is there. I've already put it out. So I'm not going to spend the time to do it again because it's out there. You can look it up yourself. Pinellas County, Florida. Open records on the court document website. Just go in there. You already know his birthday and everything. Look it up. Oh, wait, I forgot. You don't do your own research. You don't listen to anything. You just make decisions, uneducated decisions. You know what uneducated decisions are? When you have the information readily available, it's called being stupid. That's what it is. You're stupid for making uneducated decisions when the information is out there for you.
I mean, I've been going through old videos and I hear Leanne doing nothing but trashing Watcher of Crazy and the kind of person that she was or is. I guess she's not now, maybe because it's convenience for her now to pretend that she didn't say all those things about Watcher of Crazy. But
she's never pretended like she didn't say those things. She's never pretended like that. The difference, Angel, is that first and foremost, we actually know how to be adults and move past things that happened in the past. She never picked up the phone and called a family member of mine. She never showed my son's picture or said anything derogatory about my grandchildren. She can say all she wants to. Anybody can say all they want to about me. That's fine. And that's what she did. She had every right to feel whatever way she felt at the time. I'm confident enough in who I am that I don't have to hold on to that. I don't have to hate her because of that. Are you upset because we forgave each other and we decided to put the past behind us and move forward? I didn't ever think it would happen. Honestly, at the time that it all went down, I was assured that it was never going to happen. And until the moment that it did happen, I didn't want it and didn't expect it. However, when somebody that you genuinely liked as a person is adult enough to have a conversation with you, and you know that they're sincere in what they're saying, you give them an opportunity. And that's what I've done. And you know what? She stuck to her guns. So what do you expect me to do? Be like you? No, thanks. No, thanks. You're a dirty trash bag. I might be a trash bag, but I ain't no dirty trash bag. You're a dirty trash bag.
Maybe, these people are just animals because they would scam people out of money for a headstone. I would never do that.
Really? Are you stating that as a fact, Angel Gotti? That we would scam people out of money? So let me tell you something, bitch. Not this woman. You will never see anything. I don't even have a criminal history. So explain to me. I have a 501c3 organization that I've given money away. Every penny of it. Every penny. What have you done, Angel? Feed stray cats? let a grown-ass woman that should be on her own live with you just because you have some weird obsession, in my opinion, with your granddaughter? Bitch, don't get me started. I'm telling you. If you're trying to push me, you will with those kind of accusations. Because I'll tell you one thing, I'm not a thief. I don't have to steal. I don't have to fucking swindle people. I'm not like you or your family. I don't have to intimidate people to get what I want. I can go out there and be myself, which is typically a nice, kind, easygoing, laid back, giving, caring person until you piss me off. But look where you come from, Angel, before you open your mouth. Think about it for a second.
And the people who gave me their money trusted me enough to do so. So stick it up your ass, the both of you. Really, truly, stick it up your asses.
Actually, Angel, I'm not the one that likes it up the ass. Not me. You might want to talk to Skidmark about that. Or your boy, Fraud Terry.
Because I would never. I'm going to be here on YouTube 4 years. I think it's this week, next week, whatever. 4 years. I've never even asked people for money. I never asked anybody for a penny since the day I started here.
Really? Really? You know you can ask people for stuff without asking people for stuff? Like when you turned on your memberships and you wanted to get to 1,000 memberships. Oh, thank you for the memberships. And I know that they were gifted. I get that. There's a way to ask without asking. It's asking. ASKING. Axing is something that you do to a tree when you chop it down. Where'd you go to school? Did you go to college?
And
Axing for a friend.
And I didn't even start asking for Edna's tombstone. What happened is people just started cash apping me money, telling me get her flowers or do this or do that. And then when I spoke to the funeral director, he's like, flowers are just going to go away. She's going to be in an unmarked grave. And then I says, you know what? Whoever texted me the money for flowers, I said, listen, we could get her a headstone because the guy said she's going to be in an unmarked grave. And that's how that started. I didn't come on and say, come on, people, give me your money.
No, the only person that does shit like that would be Fraud Terry and Skidmark. Johnny Yarbrough's been known to do it a time or two, old Jaw Jack over there. There's just other people that, like I said, they don't have to. Another one that I've seen do it is that Tony Pizza. If you're not gonna donate today, then I'm not even gonna be on here. What's the fuck of me coming on here? Nobody's gonna send on no donations. But those are people that have been over there with you, not me. So you can say those people over there, but right now, this started out as specifically addressing me. Can you keep it there? You're making me have to think a little. Keep jumping around to different people. Stay on track, please.
And I would never scam anyone. And you know what? Leanne, you should kiss my ass too, Leanne.
She would, but it looks too much like your face. How about that? Why would anybody want to get close to that motherfucker? I know I wouldn't, and I'm pretty sure she wouldn't either.
You are a piece of shit.
No, you are a piece of shit. She was loyal to you. She did exactly what she said. You're the one that shit all over her. And you can try to twist it and spin it or whatever else you want to do. But we know what happened. And, you know, some people might disagree with me on this. But I trust Leanne. She has more credibility than you do, Angel. Because you have zero credibility.
That you would allow them to say that on your panel, that I would ever scam anybody for a headstone.
Can you show exactly where that was said? That you would scam somebody for a headstone? Are you sure that it wasn't said as satiric? Or maybe somebody told you that. Did you hear it? Because I don't recall anybody saying that. And I'm damn sure not going to just take your word for it.
And you know what? I'm going to play all your words back to you where you say what kind of a person these two people are. Let's see how you like that. How does that just disappear? You know, just because you made nice with them now, what you said about them.
Kind of like what the guy in Miami said to you, Angel. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? I mean, I've been watching a lot of stuff lately, too. Been watching a lot of old videos, too. Isn't Phoebe back there with you, Angel? Didn't Phoebe attack you for? Isn't Phoebe the one that said he had nude photos that he was exchanging with you? Didn't I read that in an article or something? But isn't that the kid that you just said the other night that you really deeply cared about? You got some issues, lady. How dare you call somebody out when you're doing this exact same fucking thing? And if I don't care what she said, why should you? You didn't want to listen to anybody back then, Angel. You didn't want to hear it. I know exactly what Leanne, I probably still have videos up about it. I'm very well aware. But again, it's one more thing that you can't do. One more thing that you can't do is truly let go and be like, you know what? It is what it is. And keep it moving. No. See, you have ulterior motives behind your recent makeups. I know what those are, Angel. I know what your ulterior motives are. You're not that smart. It's easy to see.
How evil they are.
Really? You want to call someone evil? Bitch, you haven't looked in the mirror lately, have you?
And how full of shit they are and how much they lie. That all goes away. That's changed just because you're on good terms with them now. Really, really pathetic.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I guess she just said it all. Mirror, mirror, are you her friend? Look her back and tell her the truth again. Angel, you've done the same fucking shit. Same thing. It's like them Chinese folks say, same thing. And you want to sit up here and do this. You're little Delulu Bell. Little Delulu.
That shows you what kind of people they are, Angel. And you know what? You made the right decision with the headstone. I agree with you 100%. And that's what we did. And that's
what and me and PZ trusted you enough to with our everybody trusted you with their money to go do this headstone. And you know what? And I would do it again. I trust you, Angel. PZ trusts you. And everybody in the chat here, they trust you too.
And don't listen to them say what they think, because it's not right.
And this is like the fucking Special Olympics, English comprehension and lack thereof style speech. Johnny, bless your little heart. Bless your little heart. You little mirroring dog. That's what you are. You mimic. You just say right back to people what they say. You listen to what PZ said and you just repeat it. You're a little muppet. They got a name for it. I don't remember what it's called. Where you have them on the string. Menagerie. Is it menagerie? I think it might be a menagerie.
We know it's right. We know.
No, but I heard this is not the first time. They keep saying it.
I know.
And,
I know. But
and you know what? Shame on the people that I used to be friendly with because they know that I would never steal anything from anyone. I've never even asked anybody for money for anything ever. I've never said, "Here's my super chat. Here's my my Cash App. Here's my Cash App. Start giving me donations." I never did that ever. The one time we're collecting money for something so good, and you want to accuse me of scamming people? I mean, really?
Get over yourself, lady. Get over yourself. I mean, if you're that ass hurt about assuming someone said something, instead of playing Leanne's words back, how about you find that where we said that you've scammed somebody or you would scam somebody? So I don't think that was actually the conversation. I gotta put this shit on like 3 times speed.
Yeah. You're a nice lady, and I don't see there's nothing wrong with
he
with
is
you at
a
all.
Sassino.
And there's nothing wrong with nobody over here. There's nothing wrong with Jim Terry. There's no
bullshit. Y'all are some fucked up motherfuckers. So Assassino, PZ is Johnny's boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And he found him on Skid Row. Johnny was all slung off on dope, homeless, looking like a vagabond. And PZ swooped him up and brought him into his home. And I guess they made passionate love and he got him. I don't know what the hell. They're very positive though, or at least PZ is very positive.
nothing wrong with.
Well, no, there's a lot wrong with Jim Terry. Don't get that wrong.
He's good. He's good.
No, she said it right. There's a lot with him, Johnny. You don't have to sit there and lie. You ain't got a lot to kick it, boy.
I'm just getting sick and tired of people treating him like shit too.
He deserves it. He deserves every last bit of it. You weren't sick of seeing people treat him like shit when he was coming after you, were you? But you all hugged up on them nuts now, boy.
Well,
it's
so weird, this whole thing.
And look, this is what Watcher did today on her thumbnail, Angel Gotti. She had a gun. She had a gun with targets on it again.
She's just too weird. Seriously, she's just weird.
Hey, Mr.
Really? Weird? Because I called it Trigger Tuesday and I put someone at a shooting range. Hello. It's called a play on words. You fucking idiots. Angel, what makes me so weird? I'm curious. Because I believe in the Second Amendment and I'm not afraid to exercise my right under the Second Amendment to protect my family and my home. That makes me weird. I think that's weird that you would think that of all people.
X, you want to come on up, Mr. X? Come on up. Hello, Georgie Poolstick. We have 107 people in here right now, Angel Gotti.
Oh, good. I shared it, Johnny. So you're probably going to get a whole bunch of haters are going to come in too.
And Angel, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to me that you would find that weird, that I'm weird. You think a mother that protects her child is weird? Just curious, Angel. Do you think that? Do you think any parent that protects their child is weird? See, I didn't bend the knee to protect my child. I was willing to take whatever came. Although I knew I was within the law to do what I did. I didn't have to break the law. You might know something about a parent that protects their child or their family. Angel? Do you want to go deeper into that one? Because we can.
Okay, thanks, Angel.
Hey,
Yeah.
go ahead and get rid of High on Lines and Tony Solo. Can you be more hypocritical? Get rid of that person right there,
Yeah,
please.
but no, that's okay, High on Lies, because you know what? You know who did worse than SoFlo ever did? You know who did worse? MRE.
Wrong answer, bitch. Wrong answer. MRE could have done a whole lot worse. You know who did more wrong than all of them? You. You did, Angel. Because you're sitting here lying now like you didn't know everything. You think people can't go back in time also and watch shit? Angel? You even said it yourself on Leanne's panel. You're the one that was a turncoat because he wouldn't bow down to what you wanted. He walked away from you. All I've heard him say are things in a very respectful manner. I've never seen him dox your family. Never seen him put pictures out of your kid. As a matter of fact, he's had nothing but good things to say about her. You're a piece of shit. You are literally just that, a piece of shit. The very exact same thing that you say you hate, you are. And that's very telling. It's very telling. Especially with your mental stability, your self-awareness. You have zero. You don't have the ability to look at yourself and assess your own self. How the hell are you going to sit up here and make these kind of judgments and say things like this about other people?
He's the one who did the worst that anybody on all of YouTube has done. So stick it up your rear end, High on Lies.
Really? He went and told everybody that your daughter fucked every black dude in Howard Beach or where the fuck ever? He did that? Because that's not what I heard. That's not who I heard say it. That's fucked up. I'm just curious what he did that was so much worse than that. Like, I would be absolutely mortified. Why do you think I hate Jim so much? Or Skidmark? For going after my child and my grandchildren and trying to ruin shit there. Going after my family. Don't
I'm
make no
sorry. Go
damn
ahead, Johnny.
sense.
Okay, go ahead.
You invited the haters, so
Oh yeah, I forgot. I invited the haters tonight. I invited them. So
Yeah, well, I shared it. So every time I share somebody's live, the whack jobs come in. And I'm sorry, but I just wanted you to, I could delete it now since everybody knows that you're live.
okay, no problem, no problem.
Yeah.
want to come up, Johnny? Angel can Brennan, so you know, she's ready.
Oh, Johnny, how's your memberships going?
My memberships are slacking off a little bit. I need to build them. I need to build them back up. Yeah.
Okay. But you don't really do any member.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, I do.
You should
No, he just takes the damn public shit and puts it on there. You know what, Johnny? You and PZ really need to keep doing that gays on patrol. Y'all do. Don't be scared. I heard you almost got beat up doing that shit. Y'all need to keep doing that. Do it on members only. That'd be real good. That'd be real good for your community. That's what you could do. Some real content. They're slacking. Not everybody has that problem, I don't guess.
if you dox people, don't come here. If you did the same exact thing. You all.
I just went off on Watch Her Crazy for putting my son's picture on her community post.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't go off. Is that what you call going off? You need help because you didn't do nothing. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel nothing. It didn't hurt. It didn't do nothing, Johnny. You didn't do shit. This is what Watcher of Crazy did. Yeah, never stopping to think about how much shit you've done to me first, huh? You want to go low? I'll go lower. How about that? It's not even the fact that you let my kid's picture be put all up there and everything else. It's like what happened at the beginning of your show when you let Jim up there to take a little clip of something and play it again and again. You've been real interested in that interview, Johnny. Why is that? Will it make you get your rocks off? Make you have some flashbacks to when you were a kid? What is it? It's something deviant, or you wouldn't ask about it all the time, and you wouldn't let that shit go down.
I've been on the computer much except for this morning.
Well, it's been there for a while. I just called her out on it tonight because I'm getting.
Yeah, because you're getting some views. You needed some content. So you went way back in time to get you a little bit of content. You suck at this, dude. Absolutely suck. That's why you had to do that shit. You should have said something about it a long time ago.
So sick and tired of her making threats towards you, doing the target with the gun and shit like that. And
she did that again?
Yeah, she did it again on her thumbnail. Yep, she did it again.
Right. Well, I mean, hey, all I could say is this, and you brought it up, by the way, not me. So all I could say is this: all these people out there, and I take pride in this.
Y'all, he really makes me want to just throw up everywhere. I can't stand the sound of his voice. I cannot stand it. Like it really makes my skin crawl. He's just so gross. Gross. All I can think about is Ruben's book with that damn hole in his back. You want some chon-chon?
I take offense to this, Angel, and I say the same thing to Jim. I'm the only one who's ever challenged them and said, listen, let's do a sporting event. Let's show up here. And I've done it. They're all cowards. So you can sit there and talk about it all you want and say, this person's this person. They're going to post about you. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to say whatever, but they won't show up anywhere I'm at. Guaranteed.
They're not going to show up where anybody's at. These people are all talking, no action. Nobody ever shows up.
I did.
Well, Angel, what about you? Would you show up, Angel? I'm curious. You think that's a smart move? You really think that that's a smart move for someone to actually show up somewhere? I'd like to know. I mean, I'm serious about that question. Would you show up? Granny? No, not. Would you show up? No, not. I bet you wouldn't.
I'm not talking about you. I said these people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I look at it like this. I mean, other people need to start showing up. But I know there's people in other communities that have. I'm just kind of talking about directly and indirectly around like the Jim Terry community. But I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, she could go and put up pictures and this and that. But when it came to her saying she was going to be in Vegas, her said, by the way, not me. She said she was going to be there. She wasn't there. And I don't know who this MITB person is. I have no idea. Is this the person you were talking about the other night, Angel?
What did I say?
Mark. You're very lucky that I didn't show up. It wasn't because I didn't want to. I can tell you that. But I'm just a hair bit smarter than that.
You said something about they were making fun of me.
Oh,
and you said, I don't even know who it was. And
Yes.
MITB.
He's been around for a while. He's another coward.
MITB, where I come from, stands for Money in the Bank, if you're a WWE fan.
Yeah, well,
that's the pay-per-view. But I would just say this. Does MITB know this? Like, clip this for MITB. Does she know that Watch Her Crazy allegedly did what she did with her son? Does she know about that? I'm assuming MITB is a man. Does MITB know that Watch Her Crazy said she was going to show up in Vegas and no-showed? Does she know that her best Watch Her Crazy's best buddy, Fumblenuts, actually beat and choked a woman? So by me,
don't care. Don't you understand? I keep trying to tell you.
I understand, but I'm saying this. I mean, by me challenging somebody to an athletic event. By the way,
they play dumb. They pretend they never heard you say that.
Who pretends? Who pretends? His people? Because we don't pretend. Nobody over here has to pretend. That's the thing. Oh, yeah. The thing is, Skidmark, is everybody's heard you all say it, but nobody believes it. You know why? Because it didn't happen. Not for me. Fumblenuts, he's stated what's going on with him. He explained it all. Why don't you talk about the woman you harassed? You're the one that lies about that shit. What about your brother? Why don't you tell the truth about him? You can't do that. So you showed up to a place you were already going, woo. I bet you won't come here.
Pretend that Watcher of Crazy never dox people. They pretend that Watcher of Crazy never.
No, I've doxed people. Sure have. Absolutely. I've said it myself. Fucking right. You keep coming at me and I tell you to stop and you don't. She could get that shit back. That's the way it works. You think I'm going to sit here and let somebody pound on me and I'm not going to fight back? I'm not a pussy. I don't know who the fuck you think I am, but you got me fucked up. I'd come back with the same energy, if not even a little more dark. Trust me. Do I like doing it? Absolutely not. I prefer not to be that person. But can I? Yes, and I will. And have no remorse. Not give two fucks. So keep pushing, Angel. Keep pushing.
Going after anybody's kids. They pretend they don't know any of that. It's not convenient for them to know all this. That they think that you and Jim are the worst. They have no idea that these people did the same exact thing.
Really? Really? You think people don't know? Oh, wait, because you haven't watched my stuff. That means everybody else didn't? It's up there. It's out there. Anybody wants to know anything about me, all they have to do is ask. I've been an open book from day one. I've put my name, my address, my phone number. What else do you want? You can look me up. It's been done a million times. Hell, I paid somebody to look me up and to dox me. I paid for it. So what the fuck are you talking about, Delulu Bell?
I mean, you all went after each other's families and stuff like that.
I've never gone after anybody's family.
No, I'm not.
You're full of shit, bitch. You are full of shit. Lying ass motherfucker. That's why you have zero credibility. None. Smarkles.
Saying, in other words, when I say both sides, but my former, whatever they are, acquaintances will pretend that they don't know that about them. Do you understand? They pretend they don't know that they dox people, that they call people's families, or they.
No, they don't. They don't pretend. They don't care because they understand. You're the one that doesn't seem to understand that nobody did anything to Jim. Nobody went after Jim's family until Jim did something to them. That's what you don't seem to understand, Angel. But you keep playing the poor little dumb girl in the woods. That's your role. Let's start calling you Stuck on Stupid. SOS. That's what your new name is going to be. It's Stuck on Stupid.
Contact people's families. They pretend they don't know that about Watcher of Crazy and Company.
It's just, here's what I was talking about this on Jim Terry TV today. I'm not sure if you saw it or not, Angel. You're probably not going to like me saying this, but I need to say it because I'm always honest. I feel like I always just say what's on my mind. If people like it, if I'm a jerk, if I'm a Debbie Downer, if this, that, whatever it is. I think a lot of these people have problems. Okay. And there are people that happen to like Jim's personality and like us, but they still have problems. Or there's people who don't like us and their problems are way worse. Now, here's the part that you're not going to.
Seriously? Seriously. Everybody has problems. Skidmark, even you. I know you guys like to play like your life is perfect, but we know better. We know better. We know a lot more than what you think. Smarkles. Bought any new red stilettos lately? Baby? I want to see you though in those and them cutoffs from Daisy Dukes. I need to see you do your little turn on the catwalk. Do it just one time. Show everybody how you can prance. Little boy.
Like. I mean, the situation with Edna, rest in peace, and some of her family is not much different than some of these haters. She just happened to have a good personality and was likable and was around for a long time. So some of these people have, now, is her situation as bad as Charlie sending love? Absolutely not. But it's along the same.
Oh, Lord have mercy. He goes on. Y'all, I can't. I just can't do it. Let's see. Who's up here?
Basically, they traded Leanne. They traded Leanne for Fumble Nuts. And
Uh-oh. I may have messed it up.
and Leanne can't even carry a show. Their channels are
Ruh-roh. Come on.
Ban of Jim Terry music. That's been
I don't know
confirmed
what
with
happened.
Pinellas County Sheriff. It's
What?
not a year. And then Leanne has crossed the line. So she's next.
Leanne has crossed the line, so she's next. Really? What exactly did Leanne do again? I don't think she's reached out to any of your family members. She hadn't done anything to try to harm your business. All she's done is respond. But she's next. Very interesting.
She's going to learn next how that works. She can talk. There's some content to talk about your show and make fun of me. Make you go. What are you guys going to do next? Make up fake screen names? Is that?
Yep, probably so. Because that shit is absolutely hilarious. We'll do another parody. We'll do part 3. Y'all will cry again. Try to strike it down. It's the same old bullshit. We've seen a million times. Blah, 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 blah. What are you going to do? Serve her with the cease and desist? Woo, woo, woo. We see how well that works. Skid mark. Oh, and quit flashing your fucking fake ass money around. I guess you think some of us forgot when you bought that shit, huh? Why don't you show the serial numbers on it? Put it up there real close and show the serial numbers on it. Your little Amazon Monopoly money. You want to act like you got just 20 grand, 10 grand or whatever laying around. What the fuck ever, boy. You ain't fooling nobody. Take the mask off. Let us see that skid mark.
That the thing that you guys are doing now? It's all that's going to do is be taken down. Stupid. They don't have anything legitimate.
He made you the nastiest one you've got yet today.
And by the way, Charles Looney is in the chat right now. Charles Looney actually was on the OTT streaming platform today. He's in the chat right now, Mr. X. I got to get you with him because he's having trouble signing up for the OTT. We'll explain all that later. But he is in the chat right now.
Sign up for the OTT. Did y'all ever send him that money y'all was supposed to send him for the TV or whatever it was? That's very interesting. I wonder if he realizes just how big of a snake you guys are. Did y'all send Michelle her money? I'm just asking for a friend. Thank you for the throat punch to the creepy character on the Cash App. I appreciate that. That shit made me laugh. It's not required, but it's always appreciated. But yeah, Charles Looney, damn, that man's gone through enough, and they're gonna keep putting him through the ringer. Blessed.
Now, he not only said it on the OTT today, but he's also said it in the chat.
There is no one handling everybody's money for that headstone except
Hey, Johnny.
I don't want to see Silo getting his grubby sausage fingers all over those couple of G's.
There is no one but me handling it. I'm the one who.
And I have no doubts. I have no doubts that Angel will get Edna's headstone whatsoever. So where she comes up with this shit of people saying she's going to scam people out of money. No, if you let Jim handle it, it'll be gone. That's what we talked about. I don't know why all of a sudden she's got to attach herself to him unless he's the new crush. Angel, where's your husband? Huh? You been letting Jim sneak over? Because I know your husband doesn't live there. It's kind of weird. You spend a lot of time on this internet with other younger men. You want to talk about weird. I'm a single woman here. I ain't weird like that.
Who has to, he's going to send me some drawings, and then They're
called drawings. Drawings. There's no R after the W. It's not drawings, it's drawings. You should have just said picture. Next time, well, yeah, but picture. You should say picture. He's going to send me some pictures.
Going to mail them to me. I have to fill out the forms and then send the check in. So no one but me is doing it.
Now, when it's all said and done,
Another thing they're saying.
will we
we're
be
in
able to see like
cahoots.
I know it's weird to say this, but like, how do we see it when it's all done? Like, will there be like a picture of like the headstone?
Yeah. First of all, there will be the picture, and then Tammy, Edna's friend, is going to go to the gravesite when they put it in. He said it's going to take about 4 weeks. When it's down,
it'll probably take a lot longer than that because of the winter. Just saying. Okay, so there's so much more left, y'all. We ain't even got through the damn first, like, however little bit. How far are we? We're only 32 minutes in. This is the shits. And I'm gonna have to take my nephew somewhere in just a little bit. So Leanne is gonna come on later, and she's gonna go over her portion of it. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna speed up to the part before Leanne comes in. Leanne comes up on the phone. She got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. She had the whole club looking at. I didn't see a football up there. They need to put a football up there for me. Yep. A Rawlings football. Motherfuckers. You didn't put the right shape up there for me, you motherfuckers. Okay. Was it further along in here? No, here we go. It was here. Pretty sure.
God, he's gone. Said, I can't believe my strike was gone tomorrow. And then somebody struck it again. And then I found out eventually it was that bat buck out there in Texas.
That's what you get, bitch. You shouldn't have fucking said anything about my nephew. Then you wouldn't have had a problem. But we all knew you took your channel down. And how many did you have, Bob? How many strikes did you have? Because you don't lose your channel until you got 3. You don't lose your channel until you got 3, Bob. So did you have 2? I thought you only had 1. And then mine. So mine wouldn't have taken you down. That would have meant there had to have been a 3rd one. Bob, you have no credibility either. You've lied so much. And you ain't got no room to talk about fat nothing with your fat neck. Just saying.
That time I was fighting with Jim. We were having a disagreement. And Jim did exactly what he did to me. Uh-oh, she's calling me now.
Oh, okay.
Saying that paid for Johnny surgery. She'd be a bitch.
She's saying that she paid for my surgery and shit like that.
It's called tax dollars. It's called being a taxpayer. When we pay our taxes, it goes into fundings for different programs, social programs. How do you think the government has money to pay that shit out, you idiot? You should have stayed in school and not done drugs.
She doesn't live in Cali.
It doesn't matter.
And she don't live in California.
But meanwhile, 2 months ago, she was kissing your ass. So what?
No, she was being nice. She was being friendly. But I'm just gonna keep my commentary to a minimum and let Leanne handle her thing on her show.
Whatever.
Yo, bro, she posts nasty things about you. I know she does, Chris. I know she does, but it's okay.
Listen, you know what? You don't even have to say anything bad. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to say anything. you just have to play back their words, and you see how what she said about Watcher of Crazy. And
what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? What does her saying anything about me have to do with y'all's issue with her? Are you mad because she said those things about me? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand your point. You want to talk about playing people's words back, Angel? Well, you don't like it. You threaten all the time. I'm going to strike this. I'm going to strike that. Well, why? You don't like hearing your words played back?
And I think I'm trying to remember. I think somebody came on my panel and somebody was playing what Watcher of Crazy said about her and Marzi. And I think it was Mr. X maybe or Jim, one of them. And they were saying, Marzi, is this true? Were you working behind the scenes? You and Leanne were doing things behind the scenes for money? And then it goes on.
I don't think there was. Oh, they may have asked if they were doing it for money, but no, I don't think any of it was done for money. Not that I know of. Anyway, I don't know. Could have been, but somehow I doubt that, because who was going to give them money for it? I don't know.
And this was just a few months ago.
I still don't understand why she is so concerned with Leanne and I liking or disliking each other. Like, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? I don't quite follow that. It seems like a slow person's argument. Well, oh, wait, I forgot. We are talking about her. So there you go. I mean, and look where she's at.
So how does that change?
When she came over, right? When she left him?
Like, how does that change? No. In other words, if just 5 months ago, you're 4 months, whatever it is, you're saying what a liar and a troublemaker that she was, and she's lying about you. How does that change?
Well, you know what? They can change from liking you to hating you in a snap. So that's.
No, I don't change from liking to hating someone in a snap. That's where you're wrong. You got to do something to me. If you do something to me and I don't like it, or I feel like I can't look over it, then yeah, I'm going to come back at you. Straight up. And I think most people are like that. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck, where y'all come from or what you think is supposed to happen, but geez willikers, I think that y'all probably Danny, yeah, that's too funny. I know he's like, man, I became famous. I became famous over there. Look, is she single? I'm like, no, she's married. He was like, oh. I said, but her husband, he don't live there. So you might have a chance. He's like, I got a prettier one after me. I said, what? Come on, Ruben, now. He said, yep. He said, that's what happens when you become famous on the YouTubes. So, oh yeah, Betty, they sure damn did. They sure damn did. They flipped real quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know, and it's because, and here's the thing. They wanted Jim to leave them alone. And they were willing to bend the knee and lick his ass for him to do that, to stop. So, I mean, it just shows you they got no nuts, they got no backbone. It is what it is. But they want to be mad. They want to be mad at somebody because we can move forward. I mean, geez. We're not over here wondering why y'all. Well, how does that happen? It's a miracle, a magic, bitches.
That's the biggest problem I have with them.
Mm-hmm.
And they really don't like you. They play like they like you, and you know that's really ugly to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not being honest.
PZ, that's where you're wrong. Nobody played like they liked you. That was you and Johnny. That's what y'all did. Y'all don't know loyalty. Because as soon as things get hot for y'all, what do? You run to someone you think can help you with your channel or whatever. Y'all are the ones that run around lying to people. to get sympathy, to get somebody to have your back or attention. PZ, I never did shit to you. Not a fucking thing. You started in with me. You want to talk about playing games? Let's go back in time, PZ. Remember when you were on the OTT and Jim was coming after me and you and I were still texting back and forth and you were telling me what was going on over there? Remember that, PZ? You were trying to play both sides to the middle in hopes that you could straddle that fence. And I called you out. And even after that, you still tried. And you kept poking at me and poking at me and poking at me. And I told you that your HIV positive ass better leave me alone and quit poking at me.
What's drinking out?
First said because Leanne got the boot from your show, so now she sucked up.
But-
Watch her crazy.
But let's just be honest. I never gave Leanne the boot. You know, I didn't give her the boot. It was like a big joke to me. She had 2 accounts and 2 wrenches. So it was like a little game. I didn't give her the boot. I did give her the boot the night when she went batshit crazy in the emails, and I didn't have a clue why. That's when I said, you know what? Now you blocked Leanne. I had no.
And she's already showed those, but you struck them down. Why'd you strike them down, Angel? Huh? Why'd you strike that video down, Angel? Because she didn't go batshit crazy? Because she was very kind and respectful and spoke to you like an adult? You're the one that went off like a bananas in a bag of monkeys. Because you know why? You were confronted with the truth and you didn't like it. But the truth was about you. It was about you, Angel, and what a scrub you are. With no loyalty, no integrity. You know what Jim is all about. And you have him over there. Why? Out of spite. Out of spite. You've said it out of your own mouth. You know, where is there any character or integrity in that? Because you think it pisses people off that he's there? No. I can tell you, the majority of the people that used to be in your community that have left, all I've seen them say is that was the best thing that ever happened because it truly showed for the final time that that's who you really are. Because apparently they've gone through this with you numerous times before. And so finally people just had enough. I'll say this much. I am thankful. I'm thankful that you keep Jim over there, or that you have him over there, or that you had him over there. I'm thankful that you've made the choices that you've made. You know why? Because these people finally realized that you were never going to change. And in the process, they became open to meeting new people. And I've met some damn good people that used to be in your community. Some damn good people. You know, people do fuck up in life. And, you know, sometimes they fuck up more than once. I know that Jim and Mark like to play on those things and try to use it salaciously for content. But I'll say this much. I'll take any one of those people that have left your community over you any day. Because at least they stand for something. At least they fucking stand for something, Angel. And you know what? Those people, along with the people that have continued to support me, or the people that have decided that we can put the past behind us and move forward, they've made me better people. They've made me a better person. Those people have made me a better person. Can you say the same Has Jim made you a better person, Angel? I'm curious. Has he? Has he made you a better person? Do you have more peace than you do anxiety? Because I'm going to tell you, all those people that you shit on, I think they're amazing. And they brought me more peace than they have anxiety. As a matter of fact, the ones that don't like me, they don't have much to say to me, but they don't have much to say about me either. You know, they don't try to make life difficult for me because they don't like me. And I respect that. So, in turn, guess what? I stay on my good behavior and do the same. That's how adults handle shit. But y'all wouldn't know nothing about that because y'all don't know how to act like adults. I think y'all are all stuck in the anal phase of life back from when you were toddlers. That's just my unprofessional opinion. But again, I'm really glad that you think that those people aren't worth anything. Because I do. I think they're good ass fucking people. And you know what? Let me tell you one of them that tops that list for me is MRE. I watched that man sit by and not say half the shit that he probably could say. And I know what those allegations are like. I said it on my other show that I did, where I read you for filth again. I know what that shit's like. Anybody can make an accusation of something. Anybody can. He has no control over that. Just like I don't have control over what Jim is saying. Or this fake ass interview that he's caused himself having. I know he paid $200 for that. Or at least that's what came out of his mouth. I know that for a fact. But I've never had to question MRE's integrity, what he believes in. I asked him, and he told me. And you know what? I respect him for whatever his beliefs may be, even if they're different from mine. You know why? Because we're all not supposed to be alike. It takes all kinds of kinds. He ain't no fake preacher. He ain't no fake gangster. He ain't no fake PI. No fake boxer. None of that. No fake cop. None of that. He's a hardworking, honest, down-to-earth human being. Has he always made the right choices? No, he'll tell you that. But he stands on what he believes in, unlike you. When his mouth moves, he means what he says. When your mouth moves, you're just lying again. You're trying to fool someone, or maybe you're trying to fool yourself.
Flew while she was bugging out. I didn't know that Jim did a robocall. But whatever. It's like she's. I know she's important. Like whatever she does is hurtful to you, Johnny. But you know, to me, I don't know. She's not important enough to me.
Bullshit. If she wasn't important enough, just like Teresa and Maureen, if they weren't important enough, you wouldn't bring it up. Day after day after day. You wouldn't keep bringing it up. Just like you wouldn't have struck Leanne's video.
She's not that important to me either because we had back in the day we used to have our runarounds, didn't we, Bob?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly have to say, I when this first happened with her and me, I did miss her, but then right away she turned around. She told everybody about the different conversations we had about different people, trying to get me in trouble with the people. And it's amazing how people turn on you.
Exactly. I
And
said,
yet again, I will say it's her own fault because she wanted me to post her daughter's picture. I said, I really don't want to do it because I knew goddamn well what Jim would do with it. She says, don't worry about it. She says, do it. And I did it. And at that time, I was fighting with Jim. We were having a disagreement. And Jim did exactly what he did to me. Uh-oh, she's calling me now.
are you kidding me?
Oh, hold on. Hello, Leanne.
Okay, so Leanne, are you still in chat? And if so, do you have the rest of this, or do you need me to get it to you? I don't know if she's still even in here. Do. Oh yeah, Bob wants to talk about turning on people. Oh shit. Do you need this? Or do you have this part? You do need it? Okay. Here we go.
Leanne.
You know what Johnny just said was a lie. He got pissed at Jim and X. You know that. And I never did anything to you, Bob.
I never said you did. I never said you did until.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Bob.
After. I decided my last conversation.
After? Can I tell you why after, Bob?
Well, let me tell you. Well, look, you go first, and then I'll go.
Okay. After the fact, when Mr. X was telling me that I struck your channel, that you didn't like me, all this other stuff, I waited and we couldn't talk. You wouldn't answer, you wouldn't text, and you started to say stuff. So that's why I got upset.
And that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Because he had something to say first about X. And then when they put the pressure on him about what he said, then he wants to come back and turn on Leanne. So she's exactly right.
Okay.
And that's what caused the separation. And I didn't try to get you pissed at Jim. I was showing you what he does is he sent me a video in the text message of said, Bob's even talking about you.
Yep. It was from the OTT, if I remember correctly.
So that's why.
My last conversation with you on that, I think it was a Thursday. I said to you, Leanne, I don't trust anybody. Did I not say that to you?
Yes.
And so that meant, including you, I did. I got to the point where I felt I couldn't trust anybody. I took my channel down. I only had one more day, and my strike would have been gone. And then the next day, I'll watch that fucking fat fuck, I guess apparently filed a complaint to YouTube, and she got my channel taken down.
Well, Bob, again, if you wouldn't have said anything about my nephew or any of that other bullshit you said on the OTT that day, then that wouldn't have happened. But like I also said, you would have had to have had another strike on there because it takes 3 strikes to get your channel removed. Not 1, not 2, but 3. You know, 1, 2, 3. 3, Bob.
Okay.
And
that wasn't me though.
I never said you. I never said you took my channel down. I know who
Mr.
did it.
X did.
Well, right. Well, I did not tell X that. I don't know. And then I had to wait until Watcher finally fucking admitted she took my channel down.
Hell, I probably said it from the very beginning. Pretty sure I did. Or maybe you kept no, I think actually you kept blaming Leanne. Somebody kept blaming everybody else. And I'm like, that was me. I told you, motherfuckers. I told you. Y'all do that shit, all bets are off. I ain't trying to hide nothing from anybody. I don't have nothing to hide. I still don't think that it was mine that actually terminated your channel, unless you're lying and you had more strikes.
But let me tell you, I'm going to get that fat fuck. Trust me.
Come get me, bitch. Is that a threat? Is that a threat, Bob? I think that's a threat.
But Bob, we've been together for so long.
Absolutely.
I don't understand why you hated me for this whole time.
Leanne, I did. I just wanted to take a long break from everybody. I didn't want to talk to nobody.
I agree with you. I understood all that.
And I told that to Jim. He said, did you talk to Leanne? I said, no, Jim, I don't want to be bothered by anybody right now. I said, I can't believe my strike was gone tomorrow. And then somebody struck it again. And then I found out eventually it was that back block out there in Texas.
Well,
Hey, Kathy, I hear you over there giggling, Peter Pan. And you wonder why people have something to say about you? You think that shit's funny, bitch? Smoke another cigarette. Because you just don't know. You see how that works?
Bob, it wasn't me, but
I
X
know.
had the narrative, and that's why we started fighting, because X started all that.
Well, I never told anybody who took my channel down. Never. I just said, I don't trust anybody anymore. And I had enough. You know that. Look at this.
It's because you don't know who took your channel down. Because your channel didn't go down. I think you hid it. I think it's still hidden. I think you're lying, Bob. I don't think your channel got taken down at all.
Shit, I've been through. And I didn't.
You know why? Because some of the shit that I have reported is still in my report thing. I think you hit it, Bob.
Want no more of nothing.
I agree with you. I've said it a million times.
And then, Leanne, what really upset me with you was you gave me a list of demands if I came on your show. Why the fuck did you do that? I never gave you demands that I couldn't do. You couldn't do this or do that.
Okay.
You know how embarrassing that was?
Oh, Bob, you were embarrassed. Bless your little heart. Little baby. Little titty baby. You need some milk.
Please. I didn't hear you.
I said, you know how embarrassing that is? You know, Cut and Shoot tried to do that shit with me. It didn't work. But go ahead. Why did you do that?
I'm going to tell you why. Because the first time that I asked you, you said I'm not coming on your show.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, I got a quick question. Let's cut through all the bullshit. Leanne, where are you getting the OTT from? Why don't you
Oh my God, really, dude? Nobody gives a shit about your OUT. Nobody cares. Nobody. You put shit on public.
why don't you tell me where you're stealing the OTT from?
Why don't you let her and Bob hash this out first, and then she'll answer everybody else's questions?
With all
Because
due
I have
respect,
one
you
for
don't,
her
you don't
too.
understand fully what's going on here.
But
so.
I have one.
And here we go. Clash of the Minions again. Oh, this is so funny. It's eventually going to happen because he has no respect for her. He said respectfully, but there's no respect there whatsoever. And she doesn't like him. You can just tell.
One too for her, but let her and Bob straighten out their shit first.
Leanne, where are you stealing the OTT from?
Now, hold on. No, X, please.
Angel, you see what he did right there? He basically just told you to go fuck yourself without telling you to go fuck yourself.
Let her finish with me, and then you guys, if she wants to talk to you and Jim.
No. I mean, that's the only question. Here, I'm going to get going. Leanne, I promise you got two choices: the surprise or delete your channel.
Surprise!
Mr. X, will you quit bothering me?
He's gone. He's gone.
He needs to stop harassing me.
Okay, so continue what you were going to say about the demands.
Okay. When I asked you the first time, you were still mad, and you said, no, I'm not coming on. And then over Angels one day, I heard you say, Leanne invited me on the channel. And I said, Bob, you turned me down. I didn't say that. You turned me down. And that's when it was. So that's why I said, Watch Your Crazy won't be in there. That was the condition. You wanted it that way.
Poor Bob. What's wrong? You can't help but get triggered by me, Bob? You knew I was going to tell the truth, Bob? Is that what it is, Bob? Is that why you're so mad at me, Bob? I didn't do nothing to you, Bob. You sure didn't have all that vitriol when you were outside the realm of your little groups here. When you were over at Moshe's, you wasn't talking all that hot shit then. What happened, Bob?
Yeah, but then
and I asked her not to be in my show. Don't come in.
Okay. All right. I don't want to go. I'll keep this going because it's over and kind of done with. It's a moot issue. So go ahead and talk to Angel.
No, it's because your ass looks stupid again because you were wrong, Bob. That's what that is. You were just plain damn wrong.
And Jim.
Okay.
Angel.
All right, I'm here.
All right, send cash out there.
What did Kathy and Carol ever do to you that you would do what you're doing to them?
Ain't nobody done nothing to them. Ain't nobody done a damn thing to them. They got parodied. Woo woo. Are you kidding me right now? fucking crybabies. Weak women. Weak. You are weak women.
Angel, I didn't play Kathy or Carol.
You didn't what?
I didn't play in that parody about Kathy and Carol.
No, you posted it on your community page about 3-4 hours ago. Why would you do that?
If you look at the video, that was Betty's. She made that.
Yeah, but you shared it. But you.
So what? That's what you do on YouTube is you share people's videos. Just like you share that crab legs link. Why do you do that, Angel? Huh? Why do you do that? So what? It was shared. It was true. It's exactly what that is. I don't know nothing. Watch.
You shared it.
Well, it was my show.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. I don't want to talk to her. Yeah, you go, Jim.
Oh, what, you mad? Because she's standing up to you? Hussy?
Jim's gone.
I'm sorry, go with what?
Oh, did you have something you wanted to ask, Leah?
Well, I didn't even know she was on the show. Why doesn't she come up on panel?
I'm on the phone.
Yeah, I think it'd be. I mean, why? So she called you, Bob. I don't know what happened. I just got here and she was.
Why? You can't talk over her? Is that what it is? I think she's smarter than you, Jim. She knows. She'll do it on her own show. That way her channel gets those views. You know?
Here, I thought this was a tape. I didn't even know it was live. So she just called you, Bob, or she called her?
No, she called because we were talking about her, and she had to call. And everybody heard the phone saying Leanne's calling.
And the reason I called is to tell Johnny to stop lying because Jim and X were up there and Jim was saying shit about Johnny. And I said, we can't hear PZ. Put him up to the thing. And that's when Johnny, I never called him them names. I always backed Johnny when Jim didn't like him. So.
And that is the truth. The only reason that Jim is with Johnny is because Leanne was going to bat for him, was sticking up for him. So she said the truth again. Leanne, I hate it when you tell the truth. Damn it.
Bullshit, Leanne. Leanne, why are you doing dirty things to me now for?
Johnny?
I haven't even done shit to you. You and that fat fucker posting my son's pictures all over the internet.
Hey, bitch, you put my son's picture up on your panel. Fuck you. She ain't done shit to you. It's been me. So don't point the finger at her because you want some fucking brownie points. You jaw jacking motherfucker.
Stop posting my son's picture all over the internet, Leanne.
Oh, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna create a fucking web page. How about that? You want me to do that? How about that, Johnny? How about I create a web page and just plaster it all over it? She didn't do it. I did. I did it.
I'm my own person, Johnny. My name's Leanne, not Watcher Crazy.
Yeah, your name is Watcher Crazy Jr., bitch.
And she does watch a lot of crazy. I wouldn't say that she's a junior because she's older than me, but that's the only time seniority rules, Leanne.
There you go.
Get off my panel. Get off my panel. Get off my
panel. Get off my panel.
My panel.
Johnny.
Triggered.
Yeah, you know,
I'm not welcome to your show. I'm not welcome to your show, so get off my.
You damn sure ain't, jaw jacking ass. And who you calling fat, bitch? You have no self-control, so you had to go have weight loss surgery. And you ain't even doing the shit right with that. That's why your ass is sick all the time. So who you calling fat, motherfucker?
My panel, bitch.
I'm not on your panel, Jimmy.
Get off my panel.
Well, hold on, Johnny. Let me ask her a couple of questions. Now we've got all the audios over on Angel Gotti. I mean, you come over here, and obviously you were advised by your husband's attorney and all that kind of stuff to say that you're being harassed and threatened and unsafe. What makes us going back and forth on the internet, your family, unsafe?
Oh, there's so much I could say about all of this. So much. But Jim, why don't you put your house up there? Huh? Why don't you give your address? Why don't you put your address out there, Jim? Why don't you show your old lady? Why don't you say your old lady's name, Jim? You scared? Coward? You're the coward. You do it to everybody else, but you won't do it to yourself, coward. She has every right to feel whatever she feels. You have been harassing her.
Explain that how you're unsafe.
First of all, you, after over at Angels, you kept harassing me.
How did I harass you? Explain the harassment.
She doesn't have to explain the harassment. The fact is you did it. Nobody has to answer to you, bitch. You ain't nobody's daddy around here.
Oh, Jim. How about Angel show her last couple shows when I emailed her and begged her to tell you to leave me and my family alone? Show that, Angel.
What did I say about
Well,
your
you
family?
already showed it, Leanne. And where is it my place to tell anybody to leave you alone?
Oh, then why are you expecting her not to share a video, Angel? I'm just curious here. Again, pot calling the kettle black? You don't have a fucking leg to stand on, just like all those other one-legged motherfuckers that you got hanging out over there.
Angel, show the last thing where Jim kept going on and going on. And you asked me, you know, I know what's going on. Why don't you change your name? I said, I'm not going to change my name because you know the hell I went through.
No, I don't know the hell you went through because Leanne, I've been playing all your past.
No, you haven't, and you do know. You do know, Angel. You like to play oblivious. That shit don't work anymore, girl. We all know better now.
Time to put you on my panel.
Go back to the parts where Jim
all right, whatever.
Or my daughter's mouth, Angel.
Yeah, so explain to me how that creates an unsafe environment for your family. I still don't get it.
Just what I wrote on my post.
No, I'm asking you here. How are your family unsafe?
I have it on recording where my family was looked up, my business was looked up, my house was looked up, and Mr. X did it.
And we have it on record. Hold on.
And she is exactly right, 110%. And she at that point hadn't done a fucking thing. Nothing.
Okay. Didn't you just say that you're not watcher of crazy to Johnny? Did you just say that?
Of course.
Okay. So I'm not Jim. And
no, but you're just like him, bitch. You are just like him. And Leanne ain't nothing like me. We're two completely different people, but you're just like Jim.
Leanne, not for nothing. Listen to me. We both can't talk at the same time. We have to give each other a chance, okay?
Okay.
Did I edit that out of the...
You're getting a little testy there. You're getting a little testy, Angel. Your blood pressure going up?
The show?
Yeah, you edited out.
That's right. I edited it out, Leanne. I didn't leave it there so that everybody could see it. I edited it out. Okay.
Exactly, Angel. And that's part of the problem. You're chicken shit. You want to talk about coward? You want to talk about low cow? Bitch, you are. Because you can't stand on the shit that you allow. You got to edit it out. It's not for the sake of anybody else but yourself. I said it before and I'll say it again. You don't do anything unless it benefits you. Nothing. Nothing. You don't stay up to edit shit out for anybody else but you.
Hold on, guys. This is fucking ridiculous. We've done the hot dog thing to a total of 36 people. Not one of them is in fear for their life. Not one of them has had anything bad happen to them. Not one of them has had anybody show up to their house. This is bullshit.
But the day that when I left is when all the harassment started.
What harassment? You started a channel that harasses us.
No, the only reason she started a channel is so she could have a voice, you dumbass. Because at that point you were already going after her.
Remember?
I don't know who's advising you. Leanne, let's get to the bottom of this. Leanne, let's get to the bottom of this. What was your niece, her mom, and her husband, what was they accusing Kurt of doing to them?
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
And why is that? You're not listed in there, right? You could talk about it. Why not?
I would never, because then I want to start a war.
What, you seem to be starting a lot of wars. It's not just with me. It's with them. It's with other people. Does that create an unsafe environment? I would think the lawsuit that Kurt was in with his family that looks like an unsafe environment. The only one that
actually quite the opposite, Jim. But that's the narrative you want to run with because you're deviant like that. You know, typically, whenever there is a lawsuit and the lawsuit is brought against someone and the person that it's brought against decides to settle, they don't talk about it. There's a clause that they put in there where neither side is allowed to discuss it, Jim. Who brought the lawsuit? And who won it? I think, Jim, you're spinning a completely opposite narrative because you think it's going to work for you. But just like everybody else that you've made these accusations against, they're wrong.
looks unsafe here is your family. Is that why you don't live with Kurt? Is he unsafe?
Jim, you can twist it any way you want
Well,
to.
was Kurt accused of molesting her? Was Kurt accused of molesting a relative?
What? Does the thought of that get you off? I mean, if he had been, would it get you off, Jim? It sounds like it. What happened to you, Jim? Who touched you when you were little? Because you're so obsessed with this stuff. It's unreal. You say it about everybody. Everybody. You're so disgusting and transparent with that. You don't think we don't see it? Gross ass.
You were extorting him.
I wasn't extorting anybody. I was extorting Kurt?
You were extorting with the lawyer trying to get information, Jim.
Extorting? Do you want to know what the lawyer on the other side told me? You're a fucking whack job.
Bullshit, because the lawyer's not going to tell you that. Just like the one you tried to get me to go into his office saying they were waiting for me with guns. You're so full of shit. And you know what? These people are stupid for believing you. They're stupid.
Waiting to hear the phone call, Jim.
He says you're a fucking whack job. And you know what? The hour conversation I had with your sister-in-law, who do you think told me you were married before? Why don't you ask her?
I've announced that I was married before, Jim.
Who do you think? Well, we didn't. We never announced. Listen, my friend. You can.
He almost called her Angel. He's a little triggered. You know why? Because he's right there on the verge of that lie just being blowed out of there, and he's trying to figure out what to say to spin it back in his favor. Jim, you fucked up. You fucked up. And you don't even realize it. That's what's so funny. It's because you're so stupid.
Leanne, you can slice this any way you want. The bottom line is you can't talk about what they accused your husband of. Why is that? Why?
I'm not starting a war with Kurt's family or my family.
What war? What are you? You're scared of a bunch of elderly people and a niece? Are you that fucking crazy? What were they accusing him of that was so bad it would start a war?
You go ahead and say it, Jim. You want to say it? Huh? You like saying it. You know what? The funny thing is, that's going to end up being your downfall, Jim. You and your brother.
I don't live in that type of fear. Yeah. Seems like you got a lot of these fires in your backyard, Leanne.
Jim. Apparently, I have it where you're slandering him, Jim.
I'm sorry?
And you just said it, remember?
Say that again?
That's just what I said.
I didn't hear you. I could not hear you. Say that again. Slander what?
You were slandering him, Jim.
Who was I slandering?
You were slandering my husband because you were saying something that isn't true, and
I am saying that it's what he's accused of. I didn't say he did it. It's what he's accused of. You're telling me he's not accused of it? You're telling me he wasn't accused of that? He wasn't accused of that?
Jim.
Was he? Listen, if he wasn't accused of it, then you got a pretty good case. Why don't you sue me, Leanne?
Okay, Jim, tell me where you're at.
I'll tell you exactly where I'm at. I would tell you, but it would create an unsafe environment. Why don't you ask what?
No, because you're a coward. You're afraid to, Jim. That's what it is. You will never, you don't want to see the inside of a courtroom because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen.
You're crazy. Don't worry, Leanne. We'll probably serve you before you serve us, honey.
Go ahead, Jim.
What do you think that's going to do? You ain't suing nobody. You going to serve her a cease and desist? She going to do the same thing with hers that I did with mine. Wipe her ass with it. Isn't that what you did with Candace Cooley's, Jim?
Then I have to know where you're at, and that would be perfectly fine with me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Why don't you tell me who your attorney is, and we'll serve you through them. How about that? I'll do it for you.
Go ahead.
You think you're slick with that shit, but ain't nobody stupid. Nobody's stupid, Jim, but you.
Who's your attorney, Leanne?
Go ahead, Jim.
Who's your attorney, Leanne? I've played this game with people like you before. The only thing you should do is just leave us alone, but then you wouldn't have a channel, Leanne.
No, Jim, I asked your brother and you to leave me alone.
I think that my brother has never appeared on any Jim Terry.
Yes, he has. He absolutely has. And y'all have admitted it. So here you go, spinning the same old bullshit lie, just like you've always done. Why do I keep hitting that? Sorry.
TV shows, but I can tell you that your husband's been accused of diddling family members. I know that for a fact. He's been accused of it. If you think that's slander, sue me, because I'll tell you what, first motherfucker we depose is your fucking husband, and then we'll pull his cop brother-in-law in there. We've got you.
What do you think that's going to do, Jim? What do you think? You don't get to depose anybody if she sues you, you dumbass. You're a fucking idiot. You talk out the side of your mouth and you try to confuse people with confidence. And it doesn't work because you're stupid.
On fucking shows for years talking about how you know judges and you've got lawyers in your pocket. Let me tell you something. There's some people in that Hamilton County precinct that have those. Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
You got it, Leanne, on tape. Angel's got it on tape.
If he still has the videos, I have that.
Leanne, I do have one question. One question. Why, Leanne, why did you allow Watcher of Crazy to tell people that I am HIV positive and everybody heard it from her?
Bob, I'm going to explain this one more time for your dumb ass. It was a parody. I was playing Jim Terry. And I came out and said what Jim has said before and since the parody.
Her on your show.
Or that I do drugs.
I don't think I said you do drugs. And if I did, again, it was a parody. But I don't think I said that. I don't recall saying that. I recall you saying it, but I didn't.
Why did Jim get to say whatever the hell he wanted on your show, Angel?
Boom!
No, he doesn't get to say whatever
Oh, yes, he does. You just edit it out.
the hell he wanted. But I never allowed anybody to call you a drug addict or a drunk.
But you did me. You didn't mind it when he did it to me. You've let him call me a pedophile on your panel. Hell, you even called me a felon listening to him. Remember that, Angel? When you had to backtrack that shit? Again, pot calling the kettle black.
And I said nothing to Betty Haywood. I don't even know who the hell she is.
Carol never did a damn thing to any of you. But Kathy and Carol never did a damn thing to not one of you. And Bob, why would you allow somebody to say Bob is HIV?
I don't even know
positive?
Betty Haywood.
I just
See, I don't even know Betty Haywood. That's why she played the part. Right there. That's all she said. And your ass heard about that? It's what you do. She mirrored your behavior. Hello? And made it funny. Something you don't do because you're not funny. Oh my God. You old bitches. You some old biddies.
it's a parody, and if they didn't like him, just like Jim and them do, they can say what they want. I did not say anything.
Okay, well, I don't allow people to just say what they want about other people, but maybe I will start letting them do that now since you think everything is a parody.
Oh, yes, Angel, you have. You sure have. Leanne, do you need more of this? Because that was my cue. I'm fixing to have to go. And I just want to make sure you got what you need. Hey, Barefoot. Leanne's. He got so ass hurt about the HIVs. It was just a joke. Bob, why are you so mad? Why are you so mad, Bob? You got it all now? Or are you good to go? No, definitely Assassino. None whatsoever. So Redzilla is going to be coming on in about 20 minutes. He's got the psychological profile and breakdown of Bratty there. And I'm sure it's going to be a banger. So y'all definitely want to go check it out. There will probably be a part 2 to this at some point. So be watching for that. Yeah, who knows what the fuck she's talking about. She's an idiot. She's such a fucking idiot. So, Yukon, what's up? We're going to do that soon, okay? You let me know whenever you got time, because we definitely need to do a shindig. Thank you, Danielle, because I miss you so much. I hope you're doing good. We laughed our asses off. We need to see some Big Mama, too. That's right. All right, y'all. I got to get running so I can get this kid up here to this church house, but I'll be over at Red's in just a little bit. So we will, like I said, we'll get this wrapped up and we'll do the rest of it, the shit that we miss. Because I hear I was talked about pretty much the whole fucking show. And all I want to say to you sucker ass bitches, that's right, motherfuckers. That's right. Because I'm magical, motherfuckers. I'm fucking magical. Now, y'all know how I'd like to do it. While y'all are out there being blessed, be a blessing to someone else. Y'all come back now. You hear?